Hi friends, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, where we talk all things food. And I am outside again today cooking on the Blackstone. It is mid-afternoon. My son has an early game tonight, so they won't be around normal dinner time. So I'm going ahead and making some things to put out on the table so they can grab and go before the game and eat again whenever they come back from the game. So today I wanted to go ahead and make up some sausage sandwiches. I have some butcher box sausages here. They are Italian sausage links, and I'm going to go ahead and stick these on the Blackstone, as well as I'm going to cook up some onions and peppers. And I will end up we'll grill up some buns too. I found some miscellaneous buns, some hot dog buns and hamburger buns in my refrigerator that I wanted to go ahead and use up. So I will grill those on the grill once we get this meat and veggies started. And here I have those sausage links that what I'm doing is I'm just butterflying them and cooking them this way. That way I know that they're thoroughly cooked and they'll be done super quick. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add some oil here, and then I will cook up the onions and peppers. Now I kept the onions and peppers separated because my son that plays baseball, he loves to have cooked onions, but he is not a fan of peppers. So I went ahead and kept them separate. I have some red and green peppers and onions there on the Blackstone. And I will cook these up till they're nice and soft and translucent and nice and sweet, and they'll be a great accompaniment to those sausage links. And as you see, it takes no time at all for these sausages to cook up. I absolutely love this Blackstone. I'm so glad I got one. I knew I would love it, and I've wanted one for a long time, and I finally got one this year. They were having a great sale at Father's Day, so I went ahead and took advantage of that sale. And I'm so glad that I did. I absolutely love it. Now I will cook these sausages on this side, and then I will go ahead and add some provolone cheese to them as well. Now, when you have a Blackstone, you quickly learn like the hot spots and the warm spots of your Blackstone. And so right now, since I know that my sausages are done, except for a few of them, I'm kind of lining them along the edge, which is where your cooler spots will be. They're still going to be able to cook, but on a very low heat compared to that center portion. And I'm going to go ahead and move my veggies over, and then I'm going to get my buns onto the griddle so I can go ahead and toast those up too. Okay, and here I have my buttered buns that I brought over, as well as some provolone cheese that I'm going to go ahead and give these sausages one last flip and get some cheese put on top of them so it can melt. And for the cheese today, I am using smoked provolone cheese. And I'm just going to take one piece and I'm going to fold it in half and put it on each of the separate sausage links. And I'm going to go ahead and turn down the heat now because everything is cooked and ready. I just need to go ahead and toast up the buns. So I turn down the heat to low, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold this provolone, put it on all the sausage, let that melt, and then I will go ahead and get those buns toasted. Okay, now here are the buns, and I'm showing you that they are buttered, and I'm going to go ahead and put on some garlic powder on those as well, just so they're like toasted garlic bread basically. And I got several different kinds of buns here. Like I said, I found them left over in my refrigerator from like the 4th of July that I had, and I kept them in the refrigerator because I knew I would use them, but I didn't want them to go moldy, so I kept them in the fridge, and this is a perfect use of them. And I'm just going to give these veggies just a couple of turns just to make sure they're not, getting burnt or anything on the bottom. But like I said, I turned that heat way down, so it shouldn't, but just want to keep them moving so nothing burns to the Blackstone. I'm going to shut the lid just for a few seconds, just so that that cheese can melt. Okay, so I just had that lid closed for about 30 seconds or so, and then I figured that's all that it was going to need in order to melt that cheese. And I'm going to go ahead and check my buns to see if they are toasted. They're not quite ready yet because I had turned that way down. Okay, so now I'm checking my buns again, and it seems like some of them are ready. Some of them are not quite ready. So I'm going to move them around a little bit, to some warmer spots on the Blackstone, and I'm going to go ahead and pull off the ones that are ready and get them all sandwiched up. So, and like I said, my son has a baseball game. Well, he's not playing in it, but my son and husband are coaching a baseball team that is playing. So I'm going to go ahead and make them all and actually have them in sandwiches that are ready to grab, so they can grab one, walk out the door, and then there will be plenty left over for them whenever they get back from the game. So half of these sandwiches will get peppers and onions, and then half of them will just get plain onions. Okay, I had a couple extra sausages left. I didn't really count how many buns I put on compared to my sausages. So I went ahead and I had to grab 2 more buns, and I went ahead and buttered and garlic powdered them. And there you have it, friends. There are 8 sausage, pepper, onion sandwiches. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how quick and easy it is to clean up this grill. You're just going to use a spatula or a scraper, whatever you have, and get all of the crumbs, everything that you can off of your grill. Now in the back there's a nice little hole, and then there's a big foil pan down there that catches all the crumbs and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and grabbing my scraper here, which works amazing. And I'm scraping everything into that back circle there, getting all those crumbs off of the Blackstone. Because basically this is just like a cast iron. Crumbs on there, they're going to burn the next time you heat up the pan. So basically what I'm doing is I'm cleaning the surface. Never ever use soap after you very first get your Blackstone, the same as when you get your cast iron. The only time you would use soap is when you first get it, to get all that factory stuff off of it. But then once you give it that initial clean and you season it, you never, ever, ever use soap again. So I went ahead and kicked my burners back on high here, and I'm going to shut the lid so it gets hot really quick. And if there are any pieces that are stuck on your Blackstone really good, this is what you'll want to do. I have a bottle there of water, and I'm just going to squirt it onto those spots that may have some food on there, and that steam just lifts it right off. It just boils, bubbles right up, and you're able to just scrape it right into that hole. Now if there aren't any bits, like browned bits or anything stuck to it, you don't even have to worry about doing that step. You can just use the scraper and then go ahead and season your Blackstone lightly, just like you would do with your cast iron skillets. And I'm just making sure I'm getting all of those, any of the water, any crumbs. I'm just getting everything off of the Blackstone. And once you get all of the crumbs and any excess water or whatever is left on your Blackstone, once you get all of that off of there, Then it's time to go ahead and do a little seasoning to your Blackstone. I do this every time. I'll just take some basic oil. I just keep vegetable oil out here for right now, and just do a little squirt on it. And I'll take paper towel with some tongs, and I will thinly coat the entire Blackstone with that little bit of oil that I coated it with. Now remember, the Blackstone is still hot, even though it's been turned off for a little while. It is still really hot, so it's not like you can rub that with your hands in the paper towel. And that's all there is to it with cleaning your Blackstone. Use water if you need to steam off some cooked on particles. If not, just go ahead and make sure you get everything off, and then go ahead and do a real light seasoning, just like you would your cast iron skillets. And that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this Carrie's Culinary Crafts. If you did, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below so you will be notified every time I shoot out a new video. Until next time, friends, I hope you have a good one. Bye.